Embodiment of your higher self. We're on day two, and what came in very strong yesterday, and I woke up with it this morning, was how much victory is in the group and in all our systems, which we haven't really tapped into or harvest in our systems. So for me, victory is when we complete and we're complete with a system that we worked with, and we're honoring that we are closing the door, closing that chapter in our lives, and elevating our level of consciousness. As you always see, the symbol of victory is always high up. And this is the elevated state. So for me, it's very important to honor victory in my system, because everything I've worked through, if it hasn't got victory, I'll have a feeling that the house can be gone in a second, or the relationship or the friendship can be gone in a second, or the work, for example. If you honor victory in the system, it's like you won a gold medal, and you, no matter what, you have earned it, and that is what you're known for, and that is what is in your system. It's a new foundation, and it's something you created yourself, by yourself. So, as I say, victory was really, really important yesterday. We're working through different mindsets and different aspects of our soul for embodiment. And this evening, I'm going to go further with embodiment. We also were working with a lot, and it was really amazing when the field opened last night, was the amount of past life experiences which was still capping or blocking us from really allowing ourselves to fully embody and to collect and to bring in our wisdom into this life system. So we worked a lot with past life transformation, releasing the trauma, releasing the emotions, releasing the caps, and bringing it back to that life, and then embodying your consciousness and to bring back your qualities. So this webinar is really supporting you on multiple levels, through the epigenetics, through past life, through the experience from conception up to now, clearing any dissociation, clearing any fragmentation. I'll work more with it this evening. Any fragmentation which is in your system. They're almost like breaks of consciousness, and then you're trapped in illusions or trapped out of time and space. So also I was working a lot, and I'll work further with the fascia tissue, the nervous system, the subconsciousness of the brain, and the memory field within the body level, the bone level. For me, it's very important to embody in the bone marrow, in the bones, in the spinal fluid, in the cells, and in the organs, in the whole level of consciousness, going back into wholeness. So this is really a big one. And for me, it shows, as each webinar in the Academy is a building step upon each other, and it will build up results of clearing a large system of information which we're born into. This webinar, I say, is about embodiment and will help you to really, truly go into yourself. This month is a very strong month. I feel this month is a system that is allowing us to access our full potential and to embody our spirituality, our consciousness, our higher self, our supreme consciousness. Also, what I was working with yesterday, which I'll bring it in more, for example, in the animal kingdom, they're already connected to super consciousness, as we were when we were a child and we disconnected or we stopped trusting that part of our system. And this is the parts where we move forward, or we leave pieces of ourselves behind. For example, if you're dyslexic and you believe that you're ashamed of that, in reality, it's like a superpower, because it means that you can read systems in a completely different way than anyone else. You can pull apart systems and bring systems which normally you wouldn't, or most people would not connect the dots, and bring them together. And that is your superpower. So there's many, many aspects of us which we thought we were ashamed of, or we were not good enough, or we didn't fit into society, we didn't fit into the education system. In reality, it's genius level, and it's a super consciousness. So I'd like to activate these qualities which all of us have, and to truly embody and to create victory with them. So I'm looking forward to going further this evening. If you were not there yesterday evening, you can still drop in, and all the webinars are all, as I was told years ago, to record them because they're living recordings, and each time you go in and repeat them again, you're dropping into a living field of information which is constantly evolving and changing as you're evolving and changing, and it holds space for you to embody and open up more. So when you purchase these webinars, it's going into your library, and you can drop into them as many times as you want. As many people in the group, years later, they repeat them during the year a few times as something activates in their lives, and then they just go back into the academy and they rewatch the webinar, and then it helps them to embody another aspect and quality, for example, with success or finance or leadership or money. So the academy there is there as a library for you to tap into at any stage, and offers you the ability to tap in through your evolution. And any stage that something's open, then you can tap into the academy library and use it in a way to help you resolve another level of a certain topic. So this evening has a full embodiment, and looking forward to supporting you all with that. And it's the time that we can do this, and there's no sitting on the fence anymore. There's no skirting around issues. It is time for total embodiment. It is time to move. It is time to create and live from your higher self, your true self, without sitting on the fence and without procrastination in your system. No hiding anymore. Showing up fully present, humble, and ready to enjoy life. Thank you, everybody. And I'm doing this from Palermo. It's a very sacred mountain behind me where it's many, many miracles still happening at the moment. And yeah, so we're really supportive within this system. Looking forward to seeing you there if you'd like to be part of it. Thank you.